Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just want you guys to know that this video is pre-recorded. It is pre-recorded for all of those who are interested in potentially coming on to subscribe to One House. Being a member of One House community, it really does mean a lot. Whoever sent you here, 9 times out of 10, they probably day trade, but they want you to know about everything that the company has to offer. And if I'm the one who sent you here, welcome. And let's get started. So, One House Community is a streaming and community platform for digital entrepreneurs. The vision is to make learning limitless and community driven through technology built for generations to come. So, I just want to emphasize that word limitless. When something is limitless, that means it's without ceiling. So, although you may hear some things that may or may not intrigue you today, I want you to understand that this company is evolving in real time. They're adding things all the time, they're tweaking things all the time. The idea is to make learning limitless. So, what is One House? One House is an interactive streaming and community platform designed for both subscribers who want to learn a new skill, digital educators that want to teach, as well as creators that want to grow their audience. It brings together live education, on demand learning, and AI powered tools all in one ecosystem. So, most people may have heard of WAP. Twitch, School, Patreon. Most of us, a lot of people have heard of Twitch because creators like Kai Cenat and iShowSpeed are going viral. I want you to think about these four things, but I also want you to think about Netflix. When you think about Netflix, Netflix has many different genres and categories that you can go to based off of your likings, right? One House is the same thing. It's the Netflix for education, except for instead of meaningless content, you're going to get premium education. And you guys are going to get a chance to look at the platform today. So I hope you stick around. One House is definitely here to change the game. It's providing a space for creators. What you will learn if you do decide to come along with us, there's an awesome opportunity to go from a student on the platform to an educator or a creator on the platform, but we'll get to that. So, if you know anything about the Forbes list, as a matter of fact, I'm going to navigate to the Forbes list for you, or I searched it. What is Forbes? Forbes is the global American media and publishing company primarily focused on business, investing, technology, entrepreneurship, and leadership. Founded in 1917, Forbes is best known for its flagship print magazine and its website. Forbes is it ranks its power ranking, influential wealth. So, if you want to know who's who among wealth, you will go to Forbes list. If you found out somebody was a billionaire, you will go to Forbes list to confirm because of the credibility and notoriety that it has. So let's take a look at what Forbes is saying about One House because these are the three categories that it falls into. It falls into the global e-learning market. And Forbes is projecting that that will reach over 648 billion by 2030. We're already in the middle of 2026. And by 2030, the global e-learning market will be worth 648 billion. We are the creator economy. The financial education and service industry is number one for creating the most millionaires. Our industry is number one for creating the most millionaires. Forbes is also saying that it's worth over $250 billion and expected to double that by 2027. So again, we're a creator economy. That economy is worth 250 billion and expected to be worth at least 500 million by next year. Because again, we're in 2026. This document is old. It says that we're in 60 countries. We're approaching 80 plus countries in all 50 states. That's why I want you to think about limitless. Many, even Netflix started and didn't reach this many companies in this few a time. The company launched on February 13th. Well, did a pre-launch for February 13th. And we're already in 70 plus, almost 80 countries. And Netflix hasn't done numbers like that. Amazon didn't do numbers like that. And I just want you guys to know that this company is really people driven, it's really community driven. And when you guys, or hopefully you guys come on board and you will actually get a hands-on experience in that. So, what does One House consist of? It consists of interactive live streams, premium education, and AI tools and technology, which we're going to learn more about today. So I just want to take you guys to the site. One House has a lot of education to offer, and I want you guys to see it for yourself. So automatically, when you come to the platform, you can see it's very clean. Many of the things taken from those sites, well, many of the things that we offer, Bryce Thompson, the CEO, he took some of the best capabilities of those sites and added it to One House. So looking, you can automatically see they may have sent you here for day trading, but you're going to get so much more. The first thing you can do when you come to our site is browse. They have a culinary educator, fitness educator. Of course, we have day trading educators. The Keys experience. This says sales marketing. Angie Tony, top CPA in the country, Forbes listed, letting us know what to do with our money. So they have a schedule over here or discovery over here so that you can see all the things that this platform has to offer. Day trading, business mastery, education, health and fitness, e-commerce, which is buying and selling products online. Christiana Hurt has Forbes listed, social media. She's teaching you how to go viral on TikTok. She's made $3 million from TikTok. Real estate. Imran Ritchie, he's not in this category, but he's doing real estate education. He has businesses in um Jamaica that he's teaching us about. It's so much more sports betting education. You're going to be able to come to this platform and see all of the things that we have to offer and decide, hey, even though I may have come here for day trading, there's so much more that this community has to offer. If you take a look at the schedule, it's always jam-packed for you to decide what you want to tune into live. All of these educators are streaming weekly, sometimes twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. And every time the session is made valuable, especially in the day trading sessions, they're providing you with ways to make money. I have a favorites over here. These are some of the educators that I follow. Um, I spoke about Imran Ritchie. He's doing money and business mastery. He's coming on teaching you how to run a business, how to buy a business, how to start a business. It's so much that's going into these. So I just want to show you some of the educators. We got Richard Hall right here. So one thing you can do before I even go to Richard Hall, one of the reasons why I'm going to Richard Hall is because you have a leadership board. You don't have to just listen to what someone has told you about this community. You can come and see who people are actually listening to. Richard Hall right now is the #1 streamer on the platform, approaching 100,000 views. If you go to Richard Hall, you're able to see things about him. You're able to see his schedule. He's streaming. Right here it says 3 times a week, but in all actuality, he does a get the bag session on Wednesday nights at 11 p.m. with another educator on the platform. So these are his learning sessions, but he also have earning sessions and some of his not even some of them, most, if not all of his learning session, he provides ways to make money for you, either in real time or he's going to give you a setup that may not happen while on the session, but it will eventually happen. And you don't have to worry if you miss the class. There are clips you could go back to. He has featured sessions. So you see this Olympus right here. I want you guys to keep that name Olympus in mind. Also, with the educators, you don't have to just listen to what I say. You can go and look at real-time reviews. Great teacher. Yes, the signals hit, but he takes the time to thoroughly teach. Very appreciated. Pop's always keeping it real, dropping gems with just straight up your mind as well as a beautiful strategy. So he's not only developing your mind, he's developing your pockets, he's developing your day to day. So these are the things that we have to look forward to. Also, as you can see, there's a live chat. There is a live chat for you to be able to ask questions during the sessions so that if you don't understand something, this is in real time. Ask a question. You can see somebody said TP Smack. That's on the session. You can also send keys, educator keys. It's kind of like tipping when you get a good service. When I get a good driver for Lyft or just going to the airport, getting dropped off at the airport, I'm going to tip my driver. And education is not it's not normal to tip. But here on One House platform, we tip when we feel like we're learning or we're making money. I was on a session before this girl had tipped $1,000 in one session because she had made $10,000 that week. And it was like she had just gave her 10% to the people who helped her make that money. So again, these are some of the key features that One House has to offer. If you go right here, there's a marketplace. So remember, I spoke on Olympus. Olympus is due for you technology, AI defy technology. There are other four defy you technologies on the platform where it's analyzing the market for you and sending you trade ideas in real time. That alone is worth the membership, but it's according to which membership you purchase. Because if you don't get the more costly membership, you won't have access to this. You won't have access to the app, which educators also call out live ideas in real time. You can be anywhere. All you need is Wi-Fi and the phone, and you're going to receive these ideas. You're going to be able to utilize the scanner. You're going to be able to utilize the technology. And just remember, the market is 24/7. So you don't have to say, oh, I got to work. Oh, I got to babysit. Oh, I got to do this, because you're going to find the time that works for you. One House is definitely making waves with the schedule, because there are educators that come on at 3 o'clock in the morning. There are educators not even in the country of the United States. They're in Barbados, they're in Puerto Rico, they're all over, and they all logging on to this one platform. They have a proven track record of being able to create success not only for themselves, but for others. Okay, let's get back to the presentation. Hopefully you guys like the site. So again, we have real estate, financial literacy, day trading, e-commerce, 24/7. 24/7. You're able to stream things 24/7, literally. And we went over the real-time reviews. We went over the interactive chat. We went over sending the keys. We went over the leaderboard. We went over premium education. These are the top people in these industries on this platform. Forbes listed Richard Hall, the only financial literacy recognized by Congress for day trading. We have people like DL Woods, who I've only seen lose on the platform one time. He does strictly earning sessions. You're not even getting on his session to learn. You're getting on there to earn. So this is literally premium education, AI defy technology. There's another video that will be on this same YouTube page explaining to you what the AI defy technology really is, and you'll get your own look at it depending on which membership you choose. Maybe you don't want the technology. Maybe the live streams are enough for you, and that's completely fine. There's a One House app. I do believe you will have access with the other membership, but you will not be able to get the call outs, the live calls that the educators make for you to enter the market in real time. There are three subscriber types dealing with One House community: learners, earners, and creators. So hopefully when you come in, you're automatically ready to be a learner. And within days, you'll be able to be a earner. I don't want to encourage you to fund up the first day, but I want you to get used to taking those educational trades so you can see which educator is the one for you. Although if you're coming in with someone, they're probably already going to have that list for you, but just remember we're grown and we all have a mind of our own. The creators, I don't want to go too much into the creator part because that's something you'll learn being a member, but you do have the opportunity to be a streamer on the platform. So just to touch on it a little bit, the creator economy. Now we're back to the Forbes list. Forbes is saying the creator economy is now a $24 billion business in North America alone. And by 2030, it's expected to be 6 times bigger, growing to almost 143 billion. So you may have come here for day trading education. You may have come here for sports betting education, but you may be here and realize you have something to say, and you too will be given the opportunity to have a platform to say it on. So there are two membership types: the $99 membership, which does not come with the Do For You technology, and the $199 membership, which drops to $165 a month thereafter. That includes the scanners and the app. So I want you guys to go to the next video that's actually telling you what the Do For You technology is and decide, do you need that or not? And once you've done that, or if you know now, like, hey, I need that, click the link in my comments and subscribe. If you do a free subscription, I'll get you walk through the website a little more. If you do a paid subscription, I'll get you onboarded immediately. We'll get you everything downloaded that you need to download. But I just want you guys to thank whoever sent you here. If I'm not the one who sent you here, ask for the link of the person who did so that you can be subscribed to their community, which is probably also my community as well. But I want to thank you guys for listening to this video, and I hope that you are ready to come on board. Again, the mission of One House is to enable educators and entrepreneurs to build, monetize, and scale live learning communities, turning knowledge into real-time experiences and global impact. Hopefully, I'll be hearing from you soon. Bye.